obstacles and stepping stones from roadblocks. Skip over the lines to say we won't cross. We'll shake hands like they're nothing. They won't see us coming. Scale all of the walls they built to hold us. We may be invisible, but we'll be unmistakable. We may be invisible. They may be blind to me, just wait and see. Just wait and see. Just wait and see.
Top pull down on my automatic. You know my everyday life may sound dramatic, but when you got it like this, gotta make it a habit.
Nau mai, hoki mai ki te rohe o Papaioia mo te tōna mana haupoi Māori o Aotearoa, rua mano, rua te kaumātoru. Welcome everybody along to Palmerston North for the 2023 New Zealand Māori Hockey Tournament, hosted by Tauru Haupoi Māori and Haupoi Māori o Aotearoa. I'm Brad Pittman and I'll be with you for all the Turf 1 action today and the remainder of the tournament. I've spent the last 10 years attending Māori Hockey Tournament as a player, a coach, a supporter, and now the voice behind the action with the best seat in the house. Our next game up on Turf 1 this morning is pool game from Wāhine Pool D between Waiariki Kōwhai and Tairāwhiti Hinehakirirangi. I'm joined in commentary this morning by Haupoi Māori Aotearoa Kaumātua and one of the best storytellers I've ever heard and had the privilege of listening to, Matua Kahuripia. Nā mihi nui kia koe.
Tēnā koe, Brad. Tēnā koe te whānau. Whakarongo mai nā i tēnei ata. Tautoko mai te kaupapa o te Haupoi Māori Aotearoa. Ki Wainganui te rohe o Taihau Auru. Ki runga Papaioia. Tēnā koe.
Yeah, and it's an exciting game out here this morning. Both of these teams battling it out for the top spot in Wāhine Pool D. The way the Wāhine Pool works, or the draw works this year, you have to win your pool to make it through to the semi-finals. There's no second chances per se, so this game here has everything riding on it. Of course, the Manu Kōwhai side, they've looked strong in their two outings yesterday, picking up a big win against Waikato B, and then beating their fellow Waiariki Matarai Wāhine side. Tairāwhiti, well, they have done it tough, beating Waiariki Matarai 1-0 in a game yesterday. But like I said, everything to play for here for top spot in Wāhine Pool D.
I see you read a couple of additions to the Waiariki lineup. I see Ani Waka there just receiving the ball. And also Orewa.
Yep, Orewa Hepi's back.
Hepi, yep. So, they've strengthened up their lineup.
Yeah, I think very similarly to their Tāne team, they come here with one goal in mind, and it's to take their taonga back to Te Aroha and to Waiariki. Because both teams been without trophy for a couple of years, which is it doesn't happen often that Waiariki go without taonga for a little while. Engari, te kaha o tēnei tima, really strengthening things up for both sides. You're right, Aniwaka, Haumaha out there, as well as Orewa Hepi, Kashona in goal as well for Manu Kōwhai.
Just relating to Waiariki, Brad, I'm just over the moon about, hey, they got 3 men's teams here, two women's teams. Development for Waiariki Māori hockey is just fantastic at the moment.
Yeah. As you see, unfortunately, an early green card there to Axie, Galvin for Waiariki Kōwhai, just a little bit late knocking the ball away after the whistle.
Should be a fairly even game though, Brad. Just see how things pan out.
Yeah, it'll be
in the early stages.
Yeah, it will be a good game. You know, no discredit at all to this Tairāwhiti team. They got some stars in their team as well. Of course, the Rickard sisters,
Yes.
Maya and Afi out there,
Mm-hmm.
regularly play for the New Zealand team. Nancy Ray out
Nancy
there.
Ray, yep.
Courtney's out there as well.
Yep.
And I believe Amber Church is on the lineup.
I see that. Yep. Yeah, she's down in the dugout. Jade Stafford.
Yep. Yeah, and again, you talk about the depth for Waiariki, but how awesome for Tairāwhiti to have two Wāhine teams here this year.
Yes, that's right. I had enough time because I'm back home at the moment, Brad. Yeah, maybe next year we could have another men's team as well. There's a number of Māori young Māori boys at home that would relish this type of experience.
Yeah, absolutely, and we see what an environment it is for our young players to experience a top-level tournament alongside some of their whānau, some of their idols perhaps, and it's one of our favourite weekends of the year, of course, Labour Weekend, Māori hockey.
Well, with that game that's just finished, Brad, you know, a lot of those Rumata boys, without realising it, you know, have stepped up as how do you say it? You know, a modern day maybe role model for the young boys that are here, because everybody knows about their successes at Rankin, and and they play like that too, eh?
Yeah,
lovely.
Yeah, absolutely, and the joy of Te Kura Kaupapa Māori o Rua Mata, all the year levels are at kura together. So though those boys are only 15, 16, they're role models to the younger boys at their kura as well.
Yes. I was just standing over with Chesley Parore just a little while ago, and all those Te Waimaponamu boys just couldn't get over, you know, what they're seeing and the depth of young talent is around at the moment. So, yeah, really exciting. 30 teams.
Yeah, it's,
we never thought we'd be doing that.
It's made for a big weekend, of course. Usually Friday reserved only for a sprinkling of evening games. However, this year full slate, 24 games on the Friday.
Yeah, so you know, going forward, in terms of venues, it might be a 3-turf venue or an extra day.
Yeah,
we'll just have to go through that process. But yeah, I think these teams are still sorting themselves out.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how the tournament continues to evolve, because as it gains popularity and more people, you know, become involved in Te Ao Māori and Haupoi Māori, you know, things are going to change with the tournament, and it's always a good thing to see it grow.
Yeah, well, you know, just a surprise from last year that so many more, and there's so many young people here, I wouldn't even know who their names are. Different from your day, Brad. We when we were doing the selecting, we sort of knew you all, but times have changed so much.
Well, that's it. I got a junior Tāne selection paper yesterday with all the boys on it. There's 2 full pages of full of team names and player names. So there's an opportunity here for Tairāwhiti.
There you go. Amber Church is right up there. She's a striker at the moment.
Yeah.
Good on her, because she's been umpiring as well.
Yeah, of course, as we mentioned in the earlier game, one of the best umpires in the world.
Brad, last year I was fortunate to be at the New Zealand Māori Sports Awards, and because New Zealand Māori Hockey had nominated Amber for the Hinehakirirangi Best Umpire and Referee Award,
right?
And she won it for the second time. And as I was going up to collect her trophy, she couldn't make it, so she asked me to do it for her. I mentioned to everybody that she had just been selected the #1 umpire in the world. Well, she got a standing ovation, and she wasn't even there. I felt so proud to be, you know, the recipient of her trophy on her behalf.
Yeah, absolutely. And then
because she's so humble.
Yep. Great to have her out here playing this week. And here comes Aniwaka Homaha linking up with Abby Johnston.
Yep.
On the edge of the circle there. They'll get the long corner.
Yeah.
good to have Abby back playing as well. Of course, it's probably about a year ago now, the birth of her son.
Yes.
He's here this weekend.
Yep. Te Aotearoa, I think, tana ingoa.
Yeah, see everybody's sharing duties, walking him at the moment. Great pass down there for Tairāwhiti, just cut out there by Galvin.
And I see Wally Homer, Casey's dad, pushing a pram around. I thought it was a lawnmower.
Out come Manu Kōwhai down this right side. You're not going to get through there though, Afi Ricard. And back in to the middle. Good transfer of ball out there.
Jade Stafford receiving the ball from Nancy Ray.
And down they go through. So Ricard on either side. Afi on the left, Maya up on the right. And the free hit just outside the circle. I think it's Moi Turea up there. And in it goes. Here we go. Manu Kōwhai. Out they come with pace. Here's Abby Johnston. Great pass back.
Ahu Wairangi Rahuruhi.
And Imogen Alding here now. A little back and forth there. Free hit there to Tairāwhiti. And of course, for those of you that were watching a little earlier in the day, I asked Dallas about the te ingoa o ngā tima Tairāwhiti, of course, Hinehakirirangi, this team out here. And he told me, the names of some the tipuna Wāhine from Tairāwhiti.
Aye.
And, I'm sure these teams privileged to don the ingoa o their tupuna.
Yes.
Here we go, back out and around. Casey. Ani looking, Aniwaka, and it goes.
Something different to see Aniwaka in a Waiariki
It is.
bib instead of a Takitimu one.
Yep.
She just recently has retired, from international hockey.
Yep, from her international duties. Again, one of our proud Māori success stories in
Yes.
in hockey.
Yep. Yeah, she along with Niniwa and a few others, current Pāwai in them, as role models.
Yep.
Having reached the national team, have always supported Māori hockey. So yeah, great to see her.
Yeah, and it's been such a strength coming out of that area, and even the likes now of Hannah and Caitlin Cotter.
Yes.
From the Hawke's Bay. Hannah played at, Caitlin played at a Māori tournament a few years ago. Good to see them now taking that next step in the footsteps of those you mentioned. Nin and Ani, Karen, Kayla Sharland, of course.
Yes. I was talking to Matthew Hiha. Apparently Sam's broken his finger.
Yes.
So he won't be here. Oh, well, if he's here, he won't be playing.
Yeah, I think for many goalkeepers, that's a smile on their face more than anything that Sammy's not here playing. And this been back and forth for this first 10 minutes of the first quarter here. Neither team really able to put a lot of pressure on either goal. Both teams still kind of feeling the game out and how this one might roll. And up the middle, that's a lovely pass there. Here's Hepi, Oriwa Hepi working towards the attacking end.
I was lucky enough to go through to the Gold Coast earlier in the year with the Māori teams, Brad, and Oriwa was inspirational in the fives.
Yep.
She's just a tower of strength. As she's matured, so is her hockey.
Yep. Yeah.
Lovely. both her and Tūtarangi were captains of each team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they inspired everybody. Although we represented Aotearoa, we went as the New Zealand Māori hockey teams.
Yeah, and such a great opportunity for our players. Here's an opportunity now.
There goes
Abby
Abby.
Johnston
Oh.
starting to show some of her old form. Abby Johnston, of course, through a period there in the late 2010s, a regular picking up the Okiroa Douglas for top goal scorer in the Wāhine side. Made it her mission most years to come and try and take Okiroa home with her.
Well, there was her, Okiroa, Anahera Hudson, Casey, all his young ladies came to Fiji with us 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still playing, representing Māori hockey,
Yeah.
and their own rohes as well.
Yeah, and I know as much as scoring goals was something Gabby loved doing, it was all to bring home Okiroa
Yes.
with her.
Oh, they were good friends, eh?
Mm.
Yeah.
And Tairāwhiti having to work out. Still going there, Stafford. And the pass cut out. A little bit too much on that pass there from Raharuhi. And Matua Kahu, I got to ask, after seeing the Waiariki Matawhora boys out there this morning with the blonde hair, do we reckon it's going to catch on? Is it coming down the coast or what?
Well, for some of us boys, hereditary. You don't have to use dye.
Oh, those boys looking good as always, looking sharp, those 3 boys.
And I see Jan Nikora got her colour scheme, and Rawiri Daniels has got a few grey ones there too. Yeah. That's probably more our natural look.
Here we go, ball at the back for Manu Kōwhai. Back up this left side here is Oriwa Hepi with a bit of space.
Ooh, that's a good ball.
Here it is.
Oh, good tackle.
Great tackle.
Nelly Tuho.
Yeah, loves it too. Supporters on the side there for Nels. You can see the Tairāwhiti boys there.
Yeah, so as a consequence to the qualifying fives tournament in the Gold Coast, for the first time ever, New Zealand Māori hockey will be going to a World Cup in Oman in January.
Yeah, exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Really exciting.
Yeah, so unfortunately Auntie and I won't be going as kaumātua.
Mm-hmm.
Auntie's unveiling her mum at the same time.
Oh, right.
So Dallas is going to go in our place as the kaumātua for the 2 teams.
Mm-hmm.
So now, what a exciting tournament. The fives was so fast,
Yep.
skillful.
Yeah.
and, yeah.
For those at home, keep an eye out for, there'll be fundraising efforts to help those teams get over to the World Cup as well. So
Aye, chika.
help out where you can and support, even if it's not through financial. Just share the post so everybody knows about it. Every little bit counts as we hear the siren go for the end of the first quarter here between Waiariki Manu Kōwhai and Tairāwhiti Hinehakirirangi. 0-0. No
Yes.
goals yet. Neither team really, like I said, able to build a lot in front of goal. Both teams, I thought, defended pretty well around their 25-yard lines, and most of the game played in the middle of the field. Kahu, it's still an arm wrestle of a game here. What do you think the coaches or the kaifakako from both teams might be speaking about in this first quarter huddle?
Oh, I think Waiariki have had a couple of opportunities into the D, maybe a little bit more patient, and instead of coming straight down the middle, maybe use the width a little bit, pull the defenders out, hey. And Nancy Ray may be saying the same thing.
Yep.
Too much up the middle because it's getting cluttered in the middle. Take it wide, pull the defence out, come around and set the forwards up. For that pass when the opportunity comes.
Yeah, both teams probably guilty of just pushing a little bit too one-dimensional up and down the middle of the park.
Aye.
Rather than looking to move defenders around. And you can see even in that last exchange there, when you allow players like Nelly Tuho to just stay in the middle of the field, they're comfortable in there.
Yeah.
So both teams will have to work just a little bit harder in how they move the ball with some width.
I don't think Nelly will mind either.
No.
She's not actually defending. all she's doing is just cutting off
Yep.
a diagonal pass.
Yep.
It shouldn't actually be coming there in the first place.
Yep, she's happy in there. And at the other end, you know, same with Axe.
Yep.
She's as comfortable with that as well. Casey back there for Manu Kōwhai as well. They're all the same. If you allow them to just stay in one place, they're happy and they're comfortable, but you've got to move them around.
Yeah, so we'll just see how things pan out here, whether or not those coaches will make, what sort of changes they'll make.
Yeah, quick green card there too for Manu Kōwhai. Again, for the same thing, just knocking the ball away after the whistle. Now they'll have the free hit coming out of their own end. And here we go. Well cut out there by Jade Stafford.
Look, oh, Kat Callaghan's another one.
Yep.
I haven't seen her for a little while. Started off with Hawke's Bay with Takitimu and ventured over this way to Waiariki.
Some space here. There's the ball into the circle. And it's hit the feet there of the defender. A big opportunity here for Tairāwhiti. As we see the One Foundation replay. This ball out to the left here and the entry. Just had a little bit of a bounce on it. The ball couldn't be taken in by Michaela Whipper. So opportunity here to break the 0-0 deadlock for Hinehakirirangi.
Jade Stafford pulling out, looks like it.
Straight shot. Saved by Kashona. Second shot.
Oh.
And that one wide of the goal. A couple little saves there from Kashona in goal for Manu Kōwhai.
Aurelia Galvin, he said,
Yeah.
been around for a little while.
Yep. Always there, solid as a rock at the back for Waiariki. Oh, and the ball's actually made it across onto the other turf here. As we do take a quick look over to the other turf, a shout out, of course, to the Ngāhau FR side for coming together to fill that 16th spot in the draw, in the Wāhine draw. Tracy Edmonds doing a bit of mahi in terms of putting that together and getting that across the line.
Yes.
She'll be hoping she doesn't have to put her shin pads on this weekend.
Yes, well, she's roped in Whetu Hamahona.
Yeah. Oh, up the baseline here. Roimata Brown still going. Oh, and a save
Kaita
too.
Pepe, they looked like she had it covered. Kaita spent a fair bit of time down playing in Palmy.
Right.
And her days at uni. Then decided to come home to Tairāwhiti.
It was a great run along the baseline there by Roimata Brown, but you're right. And Pepe there had it all covered up. And now down the other end. Tairāwhiti into the circle now. Turning.
Nina Murphy doing well with the stick dribble.
Yeah, and they'll get the
I don't
penalty
think
corner,
penalty
too.
corner too.
Yeah, young Nina Murphy down there showing off her skill. So we see the team get together in their huddle there at the top of the circle.
Nancy Ray trapping. Oh, they got two trappers.
Yeah. They will go to Nancy's side. And the drag flick, just wide of the goal. Yeah, looks like up the front there, Tony Halley's back for Tairāwhiti. Good to see her back out there on the ball now, Tony. And the shot, saved. Oh, great save. Up over the goal there for Manu Kōwhai. Yeah, Tairāwhiti really starting to throw things forward here. This one's come up off the stick, and it goes. All good, says the umpire on that side. Now they go up the right side of the field. Well defended there by Waiariki. There you go, working up that right side of the field. Into the circle they go. Tairāwhiti, ball's there. Galvin. Ooh. Cool as ever. Out she goes with the ball. Flick of the hair, flick of the stick. And our free hit here for Manu Kōwhai. There is Hepi looking across the other side of the field. Whipper here. Good solid tackle. They'll keep the ball there. Manu Kōwhai, here's Ani. Homaha. Can't link up down the sideline, but they'll keep the ball. Ahuruhi. Oh, turns her inside out.
Good bit of skill there.
And I think maybe back of the stick there. And Ahuruhi looking good down there on the baseline. Penalty corner for Waiariki Manu Kōwhai, and now the opportunity this end to break our deadlock.
You know, a lot of these kids are playing with so much maturity. It's just awesome to see.
Oh, and just wide of the goal there. The shot. So Tairāwhiti, they'll breathe a sigh of relief, and they'll outlet down the right side. Here is Amber Church showing off her skills with the stick. I don't know, Kahu, but if I was umpiring, I might be afraid to blow the wrong whistle in front of Amber Church. Yeah, a bit whakama to blow the whistle in case I get it wrong.
I remember years ago, Karen Pāwai and I were umpiring a game, and I pulled up something that Tamaki Makoto had done, and they abused the heck out of me. And Amber was playing. It was Tairāwhiti versus Tamaki. And Amber said to me, "No, Uncle, I saw it. You're right."
Lovely bit of passing up the middle of the field. That time from Manu Kōwhai. Was Hepi and Omaha working together. But still unable to get through the defence here of Tairāwhiti, and up they go the other end here. Nina Murphy pulls that one, and she's in the circle.
Oh,
it's a shot.
That was a great shot. She's playing well, that girl.
Yep, she's been really solid, Nina Murphy. One of the newer players in this Tairāwhiti mix. Good to see her.
Getting in behind Midi there. As a young lady, Midi came to Fiji with us
right
a couple of times. Midi Waka at the time.
Go the foot race into the corner. The ball's going to beat them all. They'll step off it here and let Nelly Tuho come onto the ball for Tairāwhiti.
You see the idea, and that flick, it just didn't go far enough.
That's a lovely turn. Roimata Brown. And tackle there by Uriwahepi. She's got two to beat. Beats one. Wins the free hit on the second one. Here she is. Oriwa happy.
Hard luck.
Yeah, just finds the foot there of Abby Johnston.
See how sharp Oriwa is now? She's just gone up another level, eh? And it's not as if, she's been around for a while.
Yeah, she's really been working on it too.
She's playing really well.
And we'll, for those watching along at home, we'll have the pleasure of having Oriwa up in commentary a little bit later in the day.
Oh, kapai.
So we'll hear from her, and we might even be able to get a bit of a debrief of this game from her. Roimata Brown still working.
I said to Owen, I'm keeping the seat warm.
And off go Tairāwhiti up over halfway. Great tackle there, Casey. And a firm whistle there too. It was Annabelle Wairia who made the break up the left side of the field, and then tackled by Casey Trina now. A little miscomm there between the two for Manu Kōwhai.
We're just about halfway through this game, Brad. I wouldn't like to pick who's going to get the first goal.
No, this is a real tough one. Kahua, just in terms of finishing in front of goal, both teams really working for everything up the middle of the field. Here maybe an opportunity. Cut out by Tuho. And the free hit here just inside the 25-yard line for Aniwaka. Free hit there. Ahuruhi takes it quickly. Turning, lovely turn. And just overruns it there. Ahu Mairangi Raharuhi.
Te tuahine o Tūtarangi?
I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, Ahu Mairangi Raharuhi there. And number 2 for Manu Kōwhai.
Courtney's finally come on.
Tried to get that one over, but a little miscue there. Courtney Onikawa.
When I first got involved with Māori hockey, Brad, it was 1998. The tournament was in Wellington, and Courtney was actually on that organising committee with Karen Paiwai.
Yep.
Niniwai Roberts. Yeah. I went down to Wellington with Mark.
Oh, lovely pass. Oriwa happy, top of the circle. But well defended there.
Afina Ricard. And then the left flank.
Yeah, up to Amber Church.
Amber
She's got
Church
some
showing a bit
speed.
of wheels there, mate.
Amber. Still going.
Back in. That's it.
Now back towards the middle. And that one through the circle it goes, long corner for Tairāwhiti. But you're right, Kahu, I wouldn't want to be the one picking who's going to win this game. Back and forth, it's anyone's at the moment. Both teams having their opportunities, both teams having penalty corners. And penalty corner here for Tairāwhiti.
I've been home for a few years now, Brad, back in the Tairāwhiti, and all our teams lack is the stiff competition.
Yep.
Yeah, we're sort of out on a limb, and apart from the club competition, that's why they love coming to this tournament in particular. It allows them to express themselves where they're sort of limited at home. Yeah.
Yeah, penalty corner, a little bit messy at the top. Couple of baseball swings. And up over the goal.
Nancy Ray Ryder was right in the thick of that too.
Yep. scrappy there, but this feels like the sort of game where one of those might be what separates these
That's
two
right.
teams.
Yep. Yeah, who wants it more, I think.
And they'll just count down the final seconds here. Waiariki Manu Kōwhai. I'll just hang on to the ball for the last few seconds. Wait for the hooter to go.
Quite an entertaining game.
It is, despite not being anything to show on the scoreboard. Both these teams showing a real bit of skill. It's been a good game so far. Both teams right in the hunt for this one. Remember, like I said in the build-up, these Wāhine teams, they have to win their pool to get through to a semi-final. There's no quarterfinals. It's pools. You've got to win it. Go through to a semi-final this afternoon. So everything to play for here for these two Wāhine teams in Pool D. As we just check out some of the highlights from this first half here. This is Abby Johnston very nearly creating an opportunity for Manu Kōwhai.
Probably one of their better opportunities.
Here it is again from the other angle. Just couldn't link up in front of goal. Nina Murphy's been good for Tairāwhiti. This one here, won them the penalty corner. Just up off the stick. That one we see. A couple of shots there, making saves. And then Murphy just not able to get that one goalward. Roy Mata Brown's been good when she's had an opportunity to attack. This one there, just covered up by Pepere in goal. Another corner for Tairāwhiti. Excellent drag flick there, just a little bit wide. Tony Halley with a shot. They called on a good save from Kishona in goal for Manu Kōwhai. And this one here just wide of the goal. You're right, it has been exciting. There's been opportunities at both ends of the field. This one, another great shot. Nina Murphy. And then to finish off the quarter, this penalty corner for Tairāwhiti, and a scrappy one. It'll be interesting to see what actually happens in this one. So back and forth there, little miscue. Up it goes once and twice. And over the goal it goes in the end. Both teams will take a lot out of that first half and keeping things all locked up. However, with, like I said, semi-finals coming up this afternoon, it'll be interesting to see if either team starts to throw everything to try and score that goal.
I wouldn't mind betting, Brad, that the coaches are encouraging both their teams to keep a hold of the ball, to limit the turnovers, because anything can happen from those turnovers, and obviously it's the team with the ball that's going to win the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of these teams have a real ability to break out quickly with some speed going forward. You see some of the young men here watching the games this morning. Denham Clark there and Liam Melville, Gizzy boy. Liam Melville playing for Waiariki and Denham Clark, of course, from Tauranga. Some of our results from yesterday's games. Day one, of course, of Haupoe Māori Aotearoa. As we look at some of the Wāhine games. As mentioned, this Waiariki Kōwhai team had a big win. Taitokoro A also. Taki Timu.
Hey.
Yeah, got up over Waikato A in the early game, 2-1. Down here, obviously Tāmaki A looked pretty good in their first pool game. And Tairāwhiti had a big win over Waikato A in the 115 game. So, yeah, awesome results from the first part of yesterday in the afternoon's games. Again, the Taki Timu team had a good win over Ngā Hau e Whā. Waiariki Kōwhai, they got the win over their Waiariki Matarai counterparts. Te Waipounamu had a late win, 3-2 over Taurunuku. And again, Tāmaki A looking good, as always.
Interesting.
So, yeah, a lot to play for this morning, because like I said, you got to win your pool. So we'll have some results updates coming out through the New Zealand Māori Hockey Facebook page as the day goes on. But this one's still very much in the balance here, 0-0 between Waiariki Manu Kōwhai and Tairāwhiti Hinehakirirangi. Tairāwhiti, they'll have first use of the ball, playing in their light blue and dark blue strip. And of course, Manu Kōwhai in the gold and blue of Waiariki.
I suppose it might boil down to who wants it more, probably who can stick to their structures better. We'll see how it pans out.
Yeah, it's these two teams that play pretty different styles. But it's going to be who can execute up the front end the best in these last 2 quarters here.
Yep.
You see Roy Mata Brown, that one just ran away from her.
That's a good ball from Jade Stafford, hard luck.
And take a quick moment, of course, to thank One Foundation, the sponsors of this year's live stream. Again, bringing you all the action from Saturday, Sunday and Monday here on Turf 1. We'll have one more pool game coming up after this. And then from there on in, Kahu, it's all the big stuff. Tāne quarterfinals, all 4 of them, back to back this afternoon. Tomorrow morning, we'll have all the Wāhine second places in their pools, and then all of the Wāhine semi-finals.
Well, look at the quarterfinals for the World Cup Rugby.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we could probably expect something similar.
Absolutely.
With our own,
Absolutely.
quarterfinals here.
Yeah, this afternoon's going to be huge.
Yeah.
The Tāne competition, the top 8 teams all battling it out in quarterfinals. And they're all going to be live here on Turf 1. Here is Manu Kōwhai diving for it. Orewa happy.
Yep. That was the chance.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yep. First little shot thrown in the second half.
Good ball through to from Roy Mata Brown. And Orewa, you know, putting her body on the line. Couldn't have been far away from getting that nudge.
And here we go again, Manu Kōwhai. Looking, there's the penalty corner earned by Waiariki Manu Kōwhai. Abby Johnston up in the thick of things there, as well as Roy Mata Brown, and of course Orewa Hepi. Yeah, you see that replay. It had to be. So penalty corner here for Manu Kōwhai. We'll see Ani at the top. It is Ani.
Ani Waka taking it. No, it's not been called.
Yeah. Interesting this, because it's been ruled for going too high. The first shot at the penalty corner, of course, has to hit the backboard. However, it was a bit of a dipper, and I thought, because it did get down to the backboard in time for it to cross the line, that it might be okay. However, no good, that one. So back down we come here now. The overhead into the circle. Roy Mata Brown there, allowed to receive it, but couldn't bring it under control.
Good little flick into the deep from Ani Waka.
Yeah, it's really, that skill has really evolved over the last little while, especially in the women's game, and their ability to just throw that one layer overhead to a player that's already in the space has become a real asset to those that, that can execute it.
Well, I suppose giving the opportunities from the coaches and having the confidence to do it has really helped as well. As you say, it hasn't been part of the women's repertoire over the years.
I'll walk up to the sideline hit here to Tairāwhiti. Back it goes, take it on the right spot, and we're back into it now. There is that overhead.
Yeah.
Into great space there. You see it used really effectively by both teams. Here come Tairāwhiti up into the circle.
But Church in there with the thick of it.
Yeah, her and Aurelia Galvin. Here we go, out through Manu Kōwhai. It's Orewa Hepi, just trying to wait for her players to get ahead. And great intercept, here we go. Tony Halley, still going Halley. Aurelia Galvin, what a defensive clinic. Wowee. She was on 2 feet and then no feet and then her backside and still does the defensive mahi there.
Well, Ricard, good ball. Hard luck. Amber Church coming across the D there.
Very nearly. Both teams really turning it on. Great defensive work there from Casey. That one a little bit wild across the circle there.
I got to watch out. I'm tempted to refer to Casey as Homer.
Yeah.
She and Aurelia are doing a great job at the back here for Waiariki. They're seeing off that attack anyway.
You start to get those key players that will have their influence on the game, especially at the attacking end of the field. It'd be good to see who steps up the most and who can put that one over the line, as we're still locked up here 0-0 midway through the third quarter.
Kid Callaghan.
Yeah, trying to work up there. You can hear both team dugouts starting to get louder. As the game progresses.
Yes. Yep. The last quarter will be scintillating, I'm sure, because we have no score at the moment, and it's going to go down to the wire.
Yep. Here it is, sideline hit here for Manu Kōwhai, down i te taha Māui o te whira. Down the left it goes, over the back line. And Kahu, it's awesome to be back here at Tauru, Haupoi Māori now. Last time we were down this area, of course, Whanganui was Aotea. But they've gone through the process of, I guess, reclaiming the ingoa and figuring out what this rohe means and who it represents, I think, more than anything. And going under the Tauhou Auru name, Tauru Haupoi Māori.
Yep. And we're well recognised for it too, Brad. You know, years ago, as the likes of Johnson and Rawiri have said, because a lot of the players come from the Wanganui Taranaki area, hence the name Aotea.
Yes.
But now it's actually encompassing the whole of the rohe. It's timely to get it changed back to Tairāwhiti Hinehakirirangi, although it be Tauru. Yeah, no, great.
And I've got to say, excellent pohiri put on by Tauru yesterday morning as well, especially with the whittle being laid down and welcoming us on to the turfs here yesterday morning. It was a really good pohiri, I thought.
Yeah, such as the motto of the tournament now, Brad. You know, it's not something we expected, but however, that's the way they see it. And you know, like we were talking earlier, it'll be in Taitokero next year. So it'll be interesting to see how that pans out.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to...
Here's an opportunity.
Great defence again by Galvin.
Bit of a debate going on with the umpire. Tairāwhiti being given the PC.
Yeah, we'll have a look at this replay here. This one in, first save by Kashona Oriwahepi. Tried to get rid of this one. But the shot, yeah, up there off the stick of Galvin, so penalty corner. It is, thanks to One Foundation for the replay. Tairāwhiti.
There's your oh.
And it's up off the stick into the body there. And no shot coming. Here we go though. Manu Kōwhai with numbers forward. And cut out well there by Rickard. And they'll win the free hit to Tairāwhiti. Inside 5 minutes in this third quarter remaining. Both teams starting to scrap a little bit more for that breaking goal. Still nothing to show on the scoreboard for either team. We have a look at the Wāhine standings through the games this morning. Tairāwhiti, their Wāhine, they're 2 games, 2 wins. The Takitimu Wāhine are the same, 2 games, 2 wins up in Pool A. Pool B, Te Waipounamu. 2 games, 2 wins. Tāmaki A and Te Waipounamu A, they are 2 games, 2 wins down in Pool C. And then here at the moment, Manu Kōwhai, they've got 2 games, 2 wins. Tairāwhiti though, if they can get this one, they'll move themselves to 2 games, 2 wins. So still everything to play for both of these teams. The pass just not connecting.
She fought well there, Nina Murphy. Just unlucky with the outlet pass. Not quite reaching Apina Rickard.
Yeah, she's been, I think, one of the standouts, Murphy, for Tairāwhiti in that midfield. Not an easy job, a lot of work to do in there. And she's up to all of it, especially when you're having to take on Oriwahepi.
Oh, Aniwaka's come back on now, so she's got 2 of them.
Yeah.
To contend with.
Yeah, now go back for the free hit back with Oimata Brown. Bit of pressure, good pressure there from Amber Church.
In the little settlement of Te Karaka in Gisborne, Brad, Amber's family were affected by the cyclone.
Right.
So she opted to limit her availability for international hockey at that time, so she could stay home and help out.
A ball here with Tairāwhiti. Just in their own half. Good touch from Amber Church. It's going to roll up. It's a foot race here. I think the ball's going to beat all of them over the back line.
We're very proud of the likes of Amber, Lisa Carrington, who whakapapa to Taitanga Mahaki, one of the iwis in Gisborne.
There's the overhead again. Rickard just couldn't keep that one in though. You can see her trying to yell at the ball, keep it in the field. Have a free hit there will be for Waiariki Manu Kōwhai.
And I think if it wasn't for international commitments, Amber, because Amber's been coming to this tournament for many years, yeah, she probably would have clocked up a few more tournaments than she has.
Nina Murphy, she's got the entry.
She's looking at a back stick too. Yeah, hard luck. We're in the D.
Yeah, still here for Tairāwhiti.
Moilani. Moilani
Down
had
there
a-
for Church. Oh, it's
Hard
going to
luck.
beat them though. It's in the
Thanks, Emma.
circle. Oh, they got pretty close there, Tairāwhiti. I thought they perhaps were going to get themselves a penalty corner.
They were looking for it.
There's only seconds left here. There is the hooter for the end of the third quarter.
This last one's going to be a cliffhanger.
Yeah, yeah. So we are 45 minutes through this game. Nothing in the back of either goal at the moment. So both teams locked up here. 0-0, Waiariki Manu Kōwhai and Tairāwhiti Hinehakirirangi. Well, we've got 15 minutes of fast and furious action to try and decide who's going to get through potentially to this afternoon's Wāhine semi-final from Pool D. As we see the crowd start to pack in here. What's it going to take to finally get something on the scoreboard for one of these teams?
Well, I suppose at the end of the day, who wants it more, who's got the legs to run and make it happen, and just sort of taking the opportunities when they do arise.
Yeah, absolutely. And we saw there were opportunities for both teams. We saw here both goalkeepers having to make saves. This one well defended by Waiariki Manu Kōwhai. Penalty corners either end. But you're right, who can just put in that last little 5% to make sure that ball goes over the line, string the last couple of passes together, do the extra little bit of legwork required to get the goal.
Will there be shootouts, Brad?
Not for these pool games. So the pool games, it's just how it sits, and they'll go to goal difference and things like that if it needs to. However, from 1:30 this afternoon, every game that we've got is a playoff game. So yeah, it will go to shootouts if it needs to for any of those games following up this afternoon, tomorrow, and of course the big games on Monday.
Cool.
As we see some of the Taitokero Wāhine there, that's their A team getting ready for a game coming up shortly. Of course, on our turf though, we've got the Tairāwhiti Wāhine taking on Takitimu. That's going to be a huge game between those two teams. And again, as I mentioned earlier, both of those teams are 2 games, 2 wins.
You know, earlier, Brad, when I mentioned that Waiariki have got 5 teams here, a number of teams have got 4 teams.
Yep.
Some have got 3, and so on and so on. And it's just great, to have 30 teams here is just mind-boggling.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
And it's not teams that are just making it the numbers. This is good hockey.
Yep.
That's coming from a rugby man too, mate.
Yeah, we heard you. Apparently, you were off limits for the first game this morning. There was a certain game being played up at the bar this morning.
Yeah, well, it cost a fair bit for those corporate seats.
Yeah. Oh, great ball forward. There's 2 here. 2 on 2. Tairāwhiti.
Oh, hard luck. Courtney just couldn't control it, eh?
Yeah. Just ran out of room. Just ran out of space there. Now Casey, trainer. Oriwa Hepi up the sideline into the middle of the field. Lovely space there. There we go, back through Nina Murphy.
Oh, just a bit too far in front of Afina. Afina's quick, but
Yeah,
not that.
not that quick, Uffy.
She must have been just about qualified as a doctor.
Yeah, going through her studies at the moment.
Yeah, after all these years. It's been a number of years now. Be 5 or 6 at least.
Again, opportunity for Tairāwhiti. Cut out by Ani. And the long ball.
Oh, hard luck.
Just overrun there by Roimata Brown.
You know, when I look around, Brad, there's a good sprinkling of experience here. A number of these young ladies have come through our under-21 system. They've gone on to play senior Māori, and Ore was still currently there. And then we have a former black stick as well. Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. As well as a couple of players, Orewa being one of them, also representing the Indian heritage at the Indians tournament during Queen's birthday weekend, or King's birthday now. Orewa, Kashona, another one, Tamar, Michaela Wepa.
Well, for many years, Brad, Bevan and Troy did the same thing. Michael, the Hardy boys. Yep.
Here is Michaela Wepa with the ball at the back for Manu Kōwhai. And that one's going to fall for Hepi, Orewa Hepi.
Oh, hard luck, boy.
Up they go now. Waiariki Manu Kōwhai. That one's a little bit unorthodox, but all good. Here comes Rickard for Tairāwhiti. Great tackle. Oimata Brown.
And another one
And
from
back. Here goes Nina Murphy. She's still got some speed. There's the ball in. Great save. Excellent save by Kashona. Kashona Tapachetri in goal for Manu Kōwhai.
a Tūturu Māori name. Yeah, no, great save. Tairāwhiti getting the upper hand at the moment.
Yeah, they've had certainly the run of this quarter, these 5 minutes we've had in this quarter. But just as we say that, here comes Kato Callahan.
Yeah.
Space for Piripo there. And the challenge is all good in the middle of the field.
That hip challenge you saw.
The legs.
Oh, hard luck, Maya.
Beats Maya Rickard over the sideline there.
She played in a women's final, hockey final in Gisborne.
Right.
And then straight over to the YMCA and played in a netball final.
Yeah, such are the talents of our people. And now perhaps a couple of little opportunities here for Waiariki Manu Kōwhai. It's been Tairāwhiti this quarter. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Firm whistle, but no PC. Just a free hit for Ahumairangi Rahuruhi. Here they go, up towards the circle. It's in the circle. Back out it goes. Well defended again by Tairāwhiti.
Well, in the day, Kat spent a little bit of time with the New Zealand under-21 women's team.
Rickard here looks over. It will get over to Amber Church. Keeps it in on the sideline. Well, that one goes to Orewa Hepi. This is danger signs. In it goes. Again cleaned up. Nelly Tuho with 1.5 shin pads. And with no shin pads, here's Jade Stafford. And here it is.
Tony Halley got the ball, coming into the D. Oh, great defence there, Aurelia.
Free hit just outside the circle there.
I think Aurelia realised, that she was putting a lot of kaha into there, mate.
Yep. And Galvin will smile as she walks away with that one.
Nothing like a good old smile when you just first finish working your butt off.
Yep. Yeah, this one will go back to Tairāwhiti just inside the attacking half now. Tuho out to Rickard. And it goes, pressure, beats one, beats two. There's the pass. Beats another one. And Orewa Hepi wins the free hit. There's some passion in this one, Ko. You can see half of Tairāwhiti here on the sideline at the moment.
Yeah, no, awesome. Māori hockey at its best, I think. Just a pity there's going to have to be a loser.
Yeah, absolutely. Another good tackle there. Nelly Tuho goes again.
Well, the really Miri have done a great job up this end. Now it's up to Nelly and Nancy Ray down that end.
Yep. Trying to work out there, Nina Murphy.
She's impressed me, Nina Murphy.
Yeah. Yep, me too. Tough little player in that midfield. Here they go, Tairāwhiti. They got 60 metres to go. The flip pass in. Overrun by all of them. Except, of course, for the black stick. The international player runs into the international umpire and they have smiles.
Look at that, Orewa won't give in, mate.
No, she doesn't take a backward step, does Orewa, not for anything. Especially not on a hockey turf.
Orewa. Aurelia, that was a good ball.
There you go. Oh, great tackle, well picked. Jade Stafford. Still going here, Stafford, great pass. Got to get it to a teammate, beats one. Can't beat Anihomaha though. Oh, that one's on the finger and that one hurts.
Oh, no call by either.
Yeah,
referee.
it's all a bit...
created a bit of confusion
yeah,
there.
a bit all over the show there at the moment.
It's hard to call from a distance, but
Yep.
I think they should keep up with the momentum of the ball. To be able to, particularly when the game is like this.
There's under 4 minutes to go here in this last quarter. Still 0-0 on the scoreboard between Waiariki Manu Kōwhai and Tairāwhiti Hinehakirirangi. Roimata Brown.
There it is.
There's the goal.
Guess who it is? Was that
Oh,
Abby
God,
Johnson?
I think it was. I think it was. Abby Johnston in the end. Look at it, what it means to them. Yep, it was Abby Johnston on the spot. Beats the goalkeeping work there of Pepere, and with 3 minutes to go, could that be all she wrote. 3 minutes now for Tairāwhiti to lock things back up again. So Waiariki Manu Kōwhai, they got 2.5 minutes to weather the storm. Tairāwhiti, they got the same time to try and find an equaliser. Here comes Nina Murphy. No one down there though for Tairāwhiti. Trina happy just to progress up the field, keep the possession.
Oh, Waiariki won't want to do anything silly at the moment, Brad. They'll play it quite composed, as Casey is now, right there.
Here's perhaps the opportunity for Tairāwhiti. They'll have a sideline hit just inside the attacking half. And now they're inside the attacking 25 with the sideline hit. Rickard on the ball. Weaving, can't get past. And they'll take this one slowly. Ani will step onto the ball, get it to the other end of the field. Well taken down by Rickard. Oh, Hepi showing her skill. Nelly Tuho again. She's been solid at the back, Kahu, for Tairāwhiti.
Yes. Both defensive ends have played a sterling game.
Yeah,
Brad,
absolutely.
you know.
Yeah, where so many of games have been won this weekend by goals and scoring as many goals as possible, this one's really come down to defensive efforts from both teams. And we're inside 1 minute to go here. This could be the one shot for Tairāwhiti. What's the option here?
Oh, got his right hand.
Oh,
Hard luck.
the overhead just couldn't get through. And that hooter and whistle is the end of our Wāhine Pool D game. What an absolute spectacle for hockey. Like you said, it's a shame someone had to lose that one, because that was a fantastic game of hockey. In the end, Waiariki Manu Kōwhai taking home the win 1-0 over Tairāwhiti Hinehakirirangi. Kahu, we've been treated to an awesome game of Wāhine Haupoi Māori. Both teams there were excellent.
Oh, Brad, I just get so emotional, you know, watching all these type of games, and look at them now, all embracing each other. You know, it's a tribute to the whole lot of them, for the spectacle that we've just watched, and the compassion of whanaungatanga that we're watching now.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better at all. It's been an excellent Wāhine game. Congratulations, of course, to the Manu Kōwhai Waiariki team. For those watching at home, thank you for joining us. It's been an excellent game. We'll be back very shortly with the next Wāhine Pool game coming up at 12:15. For all of us at home, I've been Brad Pittman, joined by Kahu Ripia. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou. See you in the next one.
Mate wana.
Look like a million, touch so priceless, but they tend to cut you the finest. This summer love don't fade like a tattoo. Forever's not enough time to be with you. Sugar sweet, you a spice, you a movie. You a bay, you a belle, you a beauty. This summer love don't fade like a tattoo. Forever's not enough time to be with you. You got a smile like a heart, go picture. Butterfly, jaw so